So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. This looks promising. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a key interception. Here, he's one-on-one! Bellingham! There it is! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. João Neves. And it's Eze.
That was lovely, that.
He's going for goal! Fantastic from João Neves! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy. Keep chance! It's a goal! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Namdin are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Namdin have their lead. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bellingham tries to dink it through. Oh, that was vital. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Namdin now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Llorente. João Neves. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball. In he goes again! He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni running with the ball. Eze approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Eze, well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Eze. And here's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Haaland surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
João Neves, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tchouaméni, that is good progress on the left, and he's picked out the run. Defending of the desperate variety. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eze. That's the end of the first 45. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Número 6.
Pasto can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Spence. And it's Eze. Tchouaméni. Now Schlotterbeck. Timber. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And a neat finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Tchouaméni. That's good running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 7.
Kone,
Número 20.
Saliba,
Número 12. Entran número 14.
Llorente,
Número 13. Número 8. Número 21. Número 3. Se está realizando un cambio.
he's looking wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he shoots! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a good foot in there. And it's Kone. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chouameni. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gehi concedes a free kick for that. Chouameni. Ferran Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Martinez. Martinez gets on his bike and on the move. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. And it's Mendes. He is through here. Has a look up and delivers. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. Chouameni tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Upamecano does well not to be outdone there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Romero. Here's Lucas Paqueta. And it's Neves. João Neves. Here's Tchouaméni. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been chance! This time, surely! They've scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Namdin finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Pasto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a good run down the right. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. Rabiot. And here's Haaland. That's tidy. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivered low. Spence attempts a clearance. Forced to go back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. He's through here. And he's managed... Mbappe! Tries to get it clear. Spence. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Tchouaméni bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spence. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. This is a promising build-up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's with the keeper. James. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Potw. Spence getting forward. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Spence. Tchouaméni, nice-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spence. Oh, terrible pass. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Nicely aimed pass. João Neves. Alvarez.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Alvarez
reglamentario.
stood his ground strongly. João Neves gets a foot in here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
En las áreas designadas para tal caso. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Down to business again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's found a way through. Alvarez. Haaland just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played out to the left flank. Alvarez. And he's running through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois must save this. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Namdin have the chance to go the other way. And that's a good ball. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Namdin are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lucas Paqueta, pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Tchouaméni does really well there, he is strong. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
The two
4.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 87. Número 9. Número 13.
Referee's given a throw.
Número 20. Entran. Número 8. Número 12.
It's a poor throw that,
Número
kicked off with
24.
relative ease.
Número 6. Número 14. Número 21. Cambio.
Timber. And it's Bellingham. Fernandez. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Rabiot. And here's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Doué making good progress. And it's Bellingham. And he's got away from him. Bellingham going... Can he finish? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Fernandez. That's very neat. He's picked his way through, and that's gone loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Short changes him with that pass. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Oh, this is a very good run. And he gets rid in a hurry. In with the challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Doué picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Timber. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball, good take. Deftly away. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.